Yeah, good afternoon, I think it is. Yeah, it's afternoon. So, welcome to Frederick's Workshop. My name is Jason. Today we are going to make a little tray that'll go up over top of the treadmill so my wife can put her laptop on there. I picked up, which I know it's not all, got the spacers in between them all there, but picked up some red cedar. It smells delicious in here. I love the smell of cedar, but I'm going to use that, probably that top one because it's on top. And I'm going to throw it through the plane, get it cleaned up because it's just all rough sawing that I picked up. And plane it down just a little bit just to get it smooth, and then move on from there. So you guys seen planing before. I'm just going to run through the, I got a DeWalt 735, so I'm just going to run it through there, get it cleaned up a little bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, so while we got the Penguins game going here, here's my SketchUp. Here you can see the outside line there is the actual holder, and that little box in the middle is a where the actual treadmill part is. So I'm just going to cut three, because I'm going to dowel them together. So I'm going to cut three of them at 9 inches out of this guy here. Start with that, and then we'll move on from there. So, trim off the edge here first.
Dropping it for Crosby, chops it down low. Rolls behind the net to the near side corner. Cassidy there. He'll pass forward for Lowry. Skates up the left wing, over center end, and lifts it into the Penguins' end. He'll deflect to the far corner for John Marino with 90 seconds to go. Penguins 2, Jets 2. As Marino lifts it into the Winnipeg end in the far corner of the field. Chopping it to the right wing wall for Shifley. Ahead for Wheeler, who clears it to center, where it's put right back in by Madison. Knocked down on the near side by
Okay, now next, let's see if we're still rolling. Yeah. Okay, so I got these three cut. Now, I'm going to get these 6.5, so I'm actually probably go. Yeah, we'll do them at 6.5 because that's what my paper says.
It's a great time to come to Barrel 16. Now back to the Penguins. Welcome back to center ice. The Jets win and they control. Off the face-off to begin this 5-minute overtime session. Here's Morrissey twisting in Penguin zone. Plays it up to the other side for Connor.
I didn't measure this, but I know it was 4 inches. So I'm going to cut some 4 inches.
Jari and then the iron on that one timer by Dubois. Look out. Out to the high slot, possessing the puck. He's a right-hand shot. Drops it back for Russ. He'll curl his way out to center. The Penguins maintain possession. Ryan Russ to his own end. Back to the head for John Marino. Streaking in down the right side. Being knocked out there as he hits Connor.
So, because of that spot, I'm going to cut what's going to be this back piece here about 5.5. Oops, sorry, 5.5. Then I'll cut this little piece out and then go 5.5 the rest of them. I think that's gonna be the best.
2 minutes on the being robbed by Hellbuck at the far post. I almost thought he waited too long. I would have liked to see a one-timer. I think Jeff Carter wanted a one-timer too. Yeah. Because Jeff Carter was going to the net. He got positioning. He got a step on his man and was looking for the cookie. And from Malkin, and gives a chance to look at the Matheson breakaway, partial breakaway. And that one hit the post. I didn't realize. I thought that Hellbuck made the save, but it clunked right off the post.
I gotta clean this up.
Face-off coming up to the right of Jari. It's Carter, Dumoulin, and Letang out there for the Penguins.
Okay.
Dubois, Connor, and Morrissey for the
Now.
Jets. Puck is dropped. Big win by Carter there as Letang will play it near side for Dumoulin. So 25 seconds left in OT. There's only 9.2 left. You poke the bear. Oh, you what do they say?
Okay.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
There we go. So let's line these up. There's a gap in here. I don't have a joiner, so.
One hand on his stick. No, you didn't sit. Oh, I thought that Letang shot changed direction.
I think it'll work.
Beat Dubois back to the front of the net, and with one hand on the stick, he reached out, deflected the Letang wrister, but it caught iron to the ball box.
So
I would have thrown myself out of the booth if that one
find my square.
I tried to catch you for what it's worth. Thanks.
Turn it this way.
Face off in front of the
Line up
bench.
this edge. Let's see if you can see.
What an entertaining game this is.
Yeah.
Look at the way they spend the Sunday afternoon.
Keep this edge flat here, best I can.
Agrees.
And I lined these up just to make it kind of match a little bit. So.
Full court press in. Gino, Malkin, Tanger. Kopp, Connor, and Pionk for the Jets. Off the draw, it's won by Kopp. Back for Pionk in his own end. 6 seconds in OT. Pionk through dead center ice. Drops it left wing for Connor over the line. 2 seconds into the far circle. Centering pass knocked down by Crosby, or Letang rather. And that will do it for the overtime session. No shortage of chances, but we move on to the shootout to decide the winner here this afternoon. So come back to us on the Penguins Radio Network.
That's where I'm going to put my dowels. So I'm going to learn how to use this guy here.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, so I set the depth. It's actually a little over half. Probably way over half, but it's going to get extra glue down in there. And then this is my first time trying this, so if I get some extra glue in there, I get some extra glue. Helps hold it, I guess. So now, try to figure this out.
In the most noticeable gem all day on the offensive side.
Okay, there we go. So it goes between, so I want the 1/4 inch one here. So it's got to go between those, and then go between that one. And now I need to transfer this line around.
40 for 101. 18 game deciding goals. Here he comes down the left side. Crosby deals up in the far circle between the hash marks, shoots and scores.
Yes, it.
And the Pens going for the shootout. Crosby strikes in round 2.
Nope, game over. Last win, Pens. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and drill this one too. Dang it, that one's off. So is that one. That one's good, that one's good. I'm not the best at this doweling thing yet. Let's see how much room they have left in these little pins here to make adjustments. Yeah, not very. So what I'm going to do is actually test this out. Come on. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, that worked. Thank you, Hand Tool Rescue. So since these don't, I got them off on the lines, I'm going to use this and this to line them up. Oh, those don't want to come out. Okay, back to this guy. Slide this here for now. Now I have to try to line it up in there. It's actually easier, I can see it better. Look at that. See that? There it is. Not too bad. I mean, it's a little off right there. Let me see what you can see here. Let me give a reach around here to this thing here. So it's a little off right there. You can see it's not exactly even. But I can clean that up. Probably just sand that. And then same thing here. And then it's a little off. There it is that way. But first time. That's not bad. I can clean that up. I can just sand that down, make that even. Alright, I'm going to glue that up and then do these other ones the exact same way. No reason to sit here and watch all that. Most of which I just did, you're going to watch through fast forward anyways, but glue these guys, pin these guys, and let them sit. I'll be back once all that's dry. Alright, glue's dried on all of these. There we go. So, now the only thing is you can see that they're cupped a little bit. I should have put some cooling boards on there. But, oh well. It is cold out in my shop. It's like 27 degrees outside and I don't have any heater in here. So whenever I do the glue ups and stuff, I did it the other day and it was warmer outside. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. That wobbles. I would throw it through a planer to see if I can level that out. I'll go this direction through the planer. But I don't know about the snipe on the ends. So I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to sand it down. See this? I got massive glue squeeze out on all these things here. So I'm just going to sand those all. You guys don't need to see sanding. So I'm just going to pause this standing here and then get this done. Okay, got them all sanded down now. As you can see, I got sawdust, sawdust everywhere, sand dust everywhere. So I'm going to just kind of, I might bag up some of this right here, and then I've got some that's going to be still in my, there it is, my orbital sander, that bag right there. Will have some sawdust in it, or sand dust in it as well. But I might just scoop up some of this, save it, just in case I need to fill any gaps with some glue and sawdust. I did exactly what I said I was going to do, is just move things around, and I piled stuff up all over the place, so I'll get to building more areas and stuff later. But just using some mineral spirits here, and paper towel style shop rag. Clean this off a little bit. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Not too much worry about these sides and stuff yet, because I gotta sand them down. I'm just cleaning off the dust that's on these things here just to get a really good look at what this is gonna. Jeez, man, that is beautiful. Okay, cow. She's gonna absolutely love the look of this. Well, she better love the look of it. Like she better. And if she doesn't, I'm in trouble. So I can't say she better, because it'd be my fault that she doesn't. That's got too much gapping and stuff in it. I'll leave this side on the outside. No, wait a minute, there's the glue out. That's the glue side there. That'll be the side that goes out as well. So, put this on here. That's got to go back in the house. It's too cold outside. So next would be, this is going to go this way. Then this one will go this way. And this guy will go underneath it. Like that. But I want this to sit at a slight angle from these. I'm going to take these two away. At a slight angle, kind of like this. So I'm going to trim this off a little bit so it sits at an angle like this. That's what I got this guy over here set up for. That is the angle I want to use. I think it's a 45 is what that says right there. I haven't really used this guy before. It's just shy of 45, right at 45. So I'm going to set my either my table saw or my miter saw to 45 and cut that guy. But I'm not worried about that right now. I want to get the other sides done first. Okay, so this is dried up. And that's got to be sanded down nice and smooth and fix all that stuff right there. But it's a little too long this way. I'm just going to chop off about maybe an inch. Table saw would probably be the smartest thing to do, but I got it set up for cutting a panel in half, and I don't want to mess that up right now. So I'm just going to see if I can get it to work on my miter saw here. God, I love the smell of cedar. Okay, now it's that shorter, because it's going to basically, this hangs over the front of the treadmill, and now I'm going to mount this to this side of it, so it'll fit right over top of that little bit of a ledge there. So I'm just going to drill some dowel holes on each side here, and let's move over there. Take this marker out. Dry fit. perfect. Alright, now I'm just going to glue it together. I'm just going to set it to 45 degrees and hope I cut the right direction. So let's just set that up first. Got 45 there. Now, let's see here, I want it to go, so it'll be sitting this way, on it like this. I don't know if you can see that very well, my hands here. So that'll be going this way, so I need 45 this direction, which should be the way the blade's sitting. The spot where the glue wasn't on there very well. That's not a good start. Okay, come right over here. There we go. So there's my 45. Hopefully that'll work. We may have to take that over to the sander and clean that up so I'm nice straight because it looks a little off. But we'll wait until this dries first and then we'll mess with that. This has been in for at least 2 hours. So the glue should be decent enough to play around with. Oh, I got a crack in it. I'm going to fill that up with some glue and some sawdust. So this goes across the back. This will be the front. So it'll go like that on there. So now I need to somehow attach this. Let me make sure that's correct in my head. So it slides over this way, and this goes on it this way. Nope. Oh, that's way too much of an angle. I'm going to have to go test this out on the thing real quick here. Okay, I'm going to bring it over here. Hopefully it doesn't get too shaky. I was an idiot. When I cut this bottom part down here, I cut off way too much. Now it's just too thin. It won't fit over top of the damn treadmill. So I'm going to take off just the inside here because I couldn't get to this side very well. This not as straight. There's bad bow in there a little bit. So I'm going to take off just this much down. I'm thinking all the way down to here, but I might just come down and then kind of curve it out or something like that. I don't know how I'm going to finish it off down here, but I'm just going to take it down a ways first, take out the chunk, go from there. Screw up. Measured once, cut twice. Stupid ass. Alright, just got a whole lot worse. I can't get into the inside, so here you go. You ready? There it is. It's all chewed up. I had to pry this piece off before, because this is the most recent glue up right here, was this guy. Wasn't able to saw down there, and I had to pry it up. This piece broke off. At least this is all on the inside, so you won't see it, hopefully. I'm going to scrape this glue off right here at some point. I don't really care when. I'll get to that later. But what I'm going to try and do is, once this is dried up, all that glue, it looks like shit. I'm so pissed off right now. Once I get done, quote unquote, fixing this, then I'll come back and shave it. What I'm going to do is lay this part right here, all this chewed up crap, because right there, it's good. It's just where I stopped sawing with the handsaw. I just quit and I just started chiseling and it just tore it all to shit. So I'm going to lay this, once it dries, I'm going to put it on the belt sander going this direction and just grind the shit out of all of this and see if I can't sand that down. And then I might just put it on here. So I probably just put. Oh, I have a I got a belt sander right down there, hand version. I'll use it. It seems like it'll be a lot easier to get in there. Okay, here's what we got right now. I had to break this piece off, as you've seen. try to sand it down using my sander and my orbital sander with a, I don't know, like 40 grit. So I got as good as I can. It's not bad. You're not going to see the inside of it, so who cares. I got to clean up the sides here. I'll do that later. Same thing with this side. Maybe add some more glue and some sawdust to clean that up some, but I'll just wait till I get done sanding it all down. So this is the front side, so it'll hang over top of it like such, and then you'll be standing on this side. So I took a piece of paper, folded it on the top of the treadmill, measured down where that little window is with how fast and time and stuff is. So it should line up pretty good underneath, like that. Let's see if I can do this better. Ah, not so good. Better on this side. Either way, I might have to straighten it back out a little bit. I think I will. Just kind of bring this down there. I drew these lines, and I just drew it straight across using my square, so I'm just going to make sure that now I'm going to put it on this side and fix it up. But cut the window out. I'm just going to do that here in a little bit. So let me fix these lines first. Okay, I got the spots marked out. Now I'm just going to drill the corners, and then use my scroll saw to fix it, or to fix it, to finish it. Shit. Lucky that's on the inside. Here we go. There we go, little sight window. That's where that was. Okay. I think that's good enough for that. I want to sand that down first. Choose this 120. See if this will stay on there. It's all bent up and stuff, but who cares? Get my mask on. Okay, now I need to attach this to this. I'll glue it, but how do I clamp that? Just gonna get some brads. Alright, got it cleaned up and ready to go, I think. You know what? Maybe I don't. Yeah, I'll just hand sand that in there like that. I was gonna route it around, but I think just hand sand it smooth. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna set it up this way. And then glue and tack it with 1¼ brads. That's about the best way I can do this because it's the angle. I don't have any good angle clamps. Probably gonna need a lot of squeeze out, but I don't care. I need it to stay because it's got to hold a laptop. Just watch what comes to the side. He's asking who wipes their fingers underneath the workbench. Me. Oh, I need to put something down so it doesn't stick. Crap. Next thing I want to do is glue it to my table. There we go. Now let's see how I can do this. Don't staple or don't brad nail my finger. Let's go about there. Alright, my SD card got filled up, so I lost some footage there. Thought I was recording, but wasn't. So all I did is just put some glue on the seam here. Glue these two pieces together. Shot in some brad nails to hold it because I don't have a good way of clamping that. So now glue is dry. It's basically done. Looks like crap, so I just got to sand this down. I'm going to use my sander there. I got that and the disc sander here on the side. I'm going to do it there on the floor. I'm not going to show you, just be sanding because it's fun. Sand this down, get that nice and flush, clean up that glue squirt out there. Clean up the sides so they're nice and even. I'm just going to do a little hand sanding round over. I might use my orbital, but I'm just going to sand the edges a little bit. Once I get done with all the sanding, we'll come back. Sanding's boring. Alright, that's good enough. That'll get the job done now. I'm just going to wipe it down with some mineral spirits to kind of clean up some of that extra sawdust that's on there. And just look at this grain pop out. And then I'll give it time to dry a little bit with the mineral spirits and then finish it then. So let's just kind of wipe this thing down and look at the beautifulness of this. Come on now, rag. Oops. Oh wow. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Good enough for now. There it is. Let that mineral spirit just air out on there for a little while, and then I'll put some OB shine on there. Alright, I'm going to try doing some of this finish on here. See how pretty it looks after that. Squirt it a little bit on. Buff it on. Mainly used for turning projects, which I'm not. I haven't got into quite yet, even though I got the blade right behind you. But this here is just some OB Shine juice. It's equal parts boiled linseed oil, denatured alcohol, and shellac. So, 1/3 of each. Just put it on, rub the crap out of it, and it gives you a nice look. Set that down on the bench cookies. Delicious, delicious bench cookies. And just let that sit. Just kind of going with the grain a little bit better. Alright, after I get a couple coats on here, I'll come back and let you guys see it. And there it is. In all its glory. Let me turn some lights on. Sorry about that. How much better you can see. Well, there we go. I'll take the laptop down here in just a minute. So it wraps around like this. Wraps up and around. Take the laptop off. And there's the little tray. She can still see the window for speed and blah blah blah. And then when she's doing her stuff, her laptop fits right on her. There it is, fellas. There's a lot of flaws in it, but sorry about the jiggliness here. But there she be. It's not bad. It's not designed to hold, billion pounds. It's only going to hold a laptop. So she can work, run, blah, blah, blah. And you can still see her screen in there. Now I'm a little bit taller than her, but it's kind of, I should have done a little bit better job lining that up, but I just used a piece of paper to try to do that the best I can. But yeah, that'll work. There she is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Click like, subscribe. Oh, look at that. That's an ugly corner. Eee. I might have to squeeze some glue down in that. Don't look at that. But there we go. She's on there. It should hold. It's got enough meat to it. Cedar with OB shine juice on it. I was going to put some spray lacquer on there, but it looks good enough. I don't know if you can smell it or not. Well, if I can. That still smells like the shine juice. That was probably stupid. But once again, thanks for watching, guys.